A gentle story for rest. Nava and the mountains. Let yourself settle. Breathe slowly. This is a story from long ago, from a place where mountains touch the sky. In the foothills of the Alborz mountains, where the air moves slowly through pine trees and the rivers hum soft songs over smooth stones, there lived a woman named Nava. Her small house rested between terraced fields and old walnut trees. Every morning, she woke to the sound of mountain birds, calling gently, welcoming the valley to another peaceful day. Nava was a weaver. Her carpets carry the colors of the mountains, deep forest greens, warm earth browns, and the soft, distant blues of faraway peaks. People came from neighboring villages to admire her work. Over the years, she earned more than enough to live well, more than enough to rest. But Nava kept everything she earned. She stored her coins in clay jars. She tucked them into quiet corners. She placed some beneath the floorboards, and hid others behind woven baskets. She told herself this was wisdom, preparing for tomorrow, though tomorrow always seemed to ask for more saving and never for living. While her neighbors picnicked by the river, Nava worked at her loom. While families gathered under the mulberry trees for tea, Nava counted and saved. While others walked the mountain paths to breathe the cool, pine-scented air, Nava stayed inside, weaving thread after thread, day after day. The seasons turned slowly. Summer warmth gave way to autumn gold. Snow dusted the peaks. Spring returned with wildflowers. And Nava worked on. One afternoon, as the sun began to soften and the light turned honey gold, Nava walked home carrying a bundle of wool. The path led her past a smooth rock overlooking the valley. An elderly woman sat there, peeling apples. She placed each slice carefully on a cloth to dry in the last warm rays of the sun. Nearby, children played a simple game, their laughter drifting gently up the mountainside like birds on the breeze. The old woman looked up. Her eyes were kind. "Nava, dear," she said softly, "come. Sit with me a moment. The view is especially beautiful today." Nava paused. She looked at the sky, brushed with pink and amber. I have work," she said quietly. The old woman nodded, as if she understood everything. "You always have work." A long silence passed between them. Not uncomfortable, just present. Finally, Nava whispered, "I must save. Life is uncertain." The old woman smiled. She reached out and placed a slice of apple, cool, fresh, sweet-smelling, into Nava's hand. "Let me tell you something," she said, her voice as soft as the evening breeze, "that my grandmother once told me, right here in this valley." She paused, letting the words arrive slowly. "Fortunate is the one who earns and enjoys. Unfortunate is the one who dies and leaves everything behind." Nava looked out over the valley. The terraced fields glowed golden in the fading light. The river wound like a ribbon of silver through the green. The mountains stood strong and ancient, watching over everything with quiet patience. The old woman continued, her words like a lullaby. "Wealth is meant to bring comfort to life, not life spent gathering wealth. And remember this, child, the rich are not those who have the most, but those who need the least." A breeze came down from the peaks, cool and fragrant with pine and wild thyme. For the first time in many, many years, Nava felt the mountains calling her, not as a place she passed through on her way to work, but as a place to breathe, to rest, to simply be. She sat down beside the old woman. The apple slice was sweet. The moment was simple. The sun dipped lower, painting the sky in soft lavender and rose. And Nava felt something inside her soften. In the days that followed, Nava began to change. Not all at once. Not with struggle or strain. Just gently. Like a river finding a new path. She still worked at her loom. But now, she also walked the mountain paths in the early morning, breathing in the cool air. She still saved what she earned. But now, she also shared a meal with a neighbor, a gift for a child, tea under the mulberry trees. She still valued her work. But now, she also valued her life. And the people of the valley began to say, quietly and with warmth, Nava has become truly wealthy, not because of what she keeps, but because of what she now allows herself to feel. And so the story ends, as all good stories do, with a person finding peace. Let yourself rest now. Breathe slowly. There is nothing you need to hold on to tonight. The mountains are still there. The river still hums its song. And you, like Nava, are exactly where you need to be. Sleep well.